Hi, I'm your mayor, Juan F. Rodriguez from here in the city of Tolleson, and I'd like to welcome everyone to another episode of The Taste of Tolleson. The Taste of Tolleson is a series in which we highlight local eateries to our downtown core. Tolleson is known as a family-oriented community where everyone knows everyone, and we are home to some unique restaurants that will keep bringing you back to Tolleson. In today's episode, we're going to be visiting Badass Coffee of Hawaii. It's located on 84th Avenue in Van Buren, right across the street from our police department. Come on in and join me. Okay folks, well welcome inside. Again, we're here at Badass Coffee on 94th Avenue in Van Buren. I have the pleasure to be sitting with Linda Cole. Linda Cole is a franchisee of this Badass Coffee location. And so Linda, thank you for having us here today.
No, thank you for coming in.
Badass Coffee focuses on coffee, but just not any coffee. They focus on coffee that is specific to the Hawaiian Islands. And the reality is, I know about this much about that, so I'm gonna ask Linda to let us know a little bit about the concept of Badass Coffee, its background, where it's got its name. I know when we first got some interest about Badass Coffee coming to Tolleson, there were some folks that had questions about the name, and I know that has a history itself too. So, Linda, if you can.
Well, the Badasses, they did all the work. They carried the beans, the donkeys did. So that's where the name came from. It started out in Hawaii, but when they decided to franchise, they brought it to the mainland because of distribution being easier but the coffee still comes from there.
So just to clarify, the ass part of it is the donkeys.
Correct.
Not the mayor.
Not the mayor.
Okay, just wanted to clarify that.
You're
I wanted
good.
to make sure. All right, so I see you have a pretty wide variety of different coffees. I'm assuming the bags are different flavors, the colors?
These are our 100% Kona coffee. These are our mixed Hawaiian coffees, and these are signature blend. There could be other beans in there besides Hawaiian coffee. We have flavored coffees. If you're not the type of person to grind your own coffee, we can do it for you while you're here. You can take it home. If you grind your own, these are all always whole bean, and our baristas will ask you if you need it ground before you leave, and they'll grind it for whatever type of coffee maker you have at home.
Hawaii is also known, like for example, their hazelnut and their coconuts. So you can get, like I see down here, you have coconut rum and you have island hazelnut.
Correct.
So you have coffee that's infused with different parts or different flavors that you can also find on the Hawaiian Islands. So it's a lot more than just a coffee experience. It's kind of a disconnect from our beautiful heat to hopefully take you to a beautiful tropical beach somewhere.
Yes, if you can't go to the beach, at least we can bring you the beach.
I like that. And that's the motif of you guys' location here. I see the surfboard up there. I noticed you guys have the modern cups also.
And for your Keurigs, we have those single cups and beans. And we have cups and t-shirts and just fun stuff.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So come on down, check out what they have here in store. But beyond the coffee, they also sell different products. When I think of coffee, I'm a simplistic kind of a person. So coffee is literally black, no sugar, no cream, just straight black coffee. That's how I prefer it. But clearly, they have a wide variety of offerings here. So Linda, tell us a little bit about, you have an extended menu.
Right.
And it's very specific, but you have some examples here in front of us also.
Just like you said, brewed coffee. We have brewed coffee. We have our signature lattes. They're different flavors. They're espresso with steamed milk. We have iced coffee, which is still espresso, but it's iced with flavors. We have cold brew. We also do a blended. And at this time of the year when it's hot, an iced coffee or a blended coffee hits the spot.
Yeah.
We have breakfast sandwiches, burritos. We have some lunch items. We have pastries, muffins.
Yeah, so there's a pretty good variety. So if you're hungry, this is definitely the place to visit as well. And beyond coffee, I know that you guys also serve teas.
We have iced teas.
So really, when you think of coffee, you think of a hot drink. But the reality is, and it's important that we know this because it's hot most of the time here in Arizona, you can come in and get yourself a cold tea, a cold coffee, a cold beverage, and cool down as well while you enjoy a breakfast burrito or maybe a bagel. While we're on that note, it's also important to note that if you're in a hurry, you don't necessarily need to park and get off. Badass Coffee has a drive-thru. We
have a drive-thru. We also have online mobile ordering. You can order from home, jump in your car, pull in, run in, grab it, go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. From time to time, I get calls from residents and they want to talk about a specific subject. You name it, everything from policing to wastewater and everything in between. And my choice of a meeting place is usually right here in Badass Coffee. If it's nice, we'll sit right outside. If it's a little hot outside, we'll come inside where the air conditioning cools you down, and we'll have a good discussion. Sometimes I bring a department head in to talk specifically about the issue at hand. A great way to have a good conversation to really get to a point where we understand each other is over a cup of coffee.
Sit back and relax. And
Yeah. So I personally want to thank you for picking Tolleson to
We love
open up
being
a
here.
franchise. So again, folks, coffee with hazelnut, coconut, regular medium, bold, all over Hawaii. This is the place to come to. So if you haven't had the opportunity to come and visit, please do. Come on down, support our local eateries and coffee houses, and help them get a foot up as we work our way out through this weird time. But nonetheless, just come on down and spend some time and get to know the folks here. They're really nice, great customer service. And so, Linda, I want to thank you for your time.
thank you.
You can order in-house or you can go to the drive-thru. So, Ms. Linda, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to try one of these, if you don't mind.
I do not.
All right, I think I'm going to go for the bagel.